connected to 6B77382D.
आज कब से चुप हो तुम?
छोटा सा ही है।
हाँ
छोटा ही है ना, ध्यान करेंगे।
मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग पेज 2 हिंदी बुक। यो सो भगवा अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो स्वाखातो येन भगवता धम्मो सुपटिपन्नो यस्य भगवतो सावक संघो तमयं भगवन्तं सधम्मं ससंगम् इमे सकारे यथार्हन् आरोपिते अभिपूजयाम साधुनो भन्ते भगवा शुचिरपरिबुद्धोऽपि पश्चिमा जनतानुकम्पमानसा इमे सकारि दुर्गतप्रणाकारभूते पटिगह्णातु अम्हाकं दीर्घरथ हिताय सुखाय अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो भगवा बुद्धं भगवन्तम् अभिवादेमि। स्वाखातो भगवता धम्मो धम्मं नमस्सामि। सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संगो संघं नमामि। हंदमयं बुद्धस्य भगवतो पुब्बभाग नमकारं करोमसि। नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्य। नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्य। नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्य। अब हम त्रिरत्न वंदना करेंगे, पेज 7। हंतमयं रतनतय प्रणाम गाथा यो चीव संवीग परिकीर्तन पाठन च भणामसि। बुद्धो सुशुद्धो करुणा महन्नवो यो चन्त शुद्ध परज्ञानलोचनो। वन्दामि बुद्धं आदरेण तं धम्मोपदीपो वियतस्य सद्गुणो। यो मग्गपाकामतभेदभिन्नको लोकोत्तरो यो च तदीपनो। वन्दामि धम्मं तं संगो सुखिताभ्यतिकेत सन्नितो। योदिट्ठ संतो सुगतानुमोदको। लोलप्पहीनो हरियो सुमेधसो। वन्दामि संघमादरेण तं पुण्यं मयायं मम सबुपद्दवा। माहोन्तु ते तस्य तमासिद्धया। इद तथागतो लोके उपन्नो अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो। धम्मो च देशितो नियानिको उपसमिको परिनिब्बानिको। सम्बोधगामि सुगतपवेदितो। मयं तं धम्मं श्रुत्वा एवं जानाम। जातिपि दुःखा जरापि दुःखा मरणमपि दुःखं। सुख परिदेव दुःख दोमनस्य उपायासपि दुःखम्। अप्येहि संपयोगो दुःखो प्येहि विपयोगो दुःखो। यमपीच्छं न लभते तमपि दुःखं। संकीर्तेन पंचउपादानखंडा दुःखा वारवार से यथीदम। रूप उपादान खंडो वेदनोपादान खंडो संयु उपादान खंडो संघार उपादान खंडो विज्ञान उपादान खंडो। ये संपरिन्याय धर्मानो सुभगवा एवं बहुलं सावके विनीति। एवं भागा च पनस्य भगवतो सावकेषु अनुशासने बहुला पवत्तति। रूपम अनित्यं वेदना अनित्या संज्ञा अनित्या संखारा अनित्या विज्ञानम अनित्यं। रूपम अनत्ता वेदना अनत्ता संज्ञा अनत्ता संखारा अनत्ता विज्ञानम अनत्ता Sabbe sankhara anicca. Sabbe dhamma anattati. Te mayam utinama jatiya jara maranena. Sokehi paridevehi do manassehi upayasehi dukhotina dukha parita. Appev naam imas kevalas dukha khandas antikiriya anyani thati. Chir par nibbutam api bhavantam saranam gata dhammancha sanghancha tas bhagavato sasanam yatha sati yatha balam manasi karoma panupati pachama sasano patipatti imas kevalas dukha khandas antakiriyaya sampatatu.
हम आदित्य पर्याय सूत्र पाठ करेंगे.
आदित्य पर्याय सूत्र पेज 116 in the book.
Samyutta Nikaya 1.3.6 Aditta Pariyaya Suttam Ekam Samayam Bhagava Gayayam Viharati Gayasise Saddhim Bhikkhu Sahassena Tatriko Bhagava Bhikkhu Amantesi Sabbam Bhikkave Adittam Kinca Bhikkave Sabbam Adittam Chakkhum Bhikkave Adittam Rupa Aditta Chakku Viññānam Adittam Chakku Samphasso Aditto Yampidam Chakku Sampassa Paccaya Uppajjati Vedaitam Sukham va dukkham va adukkham sukham va tampi adittam kena adittam adittam ragangina dosangina mohangina Adittam jatiya jara maranena Sukhe parideve dukkhe domanasse Upayase adittanti vadami Sotang adittang saddha aditta Sota viññānam adittang Sota samphasso aditto Yampidang sota samphassa paccaya uppajjati vedaitam Sukham va අදුක්ඛං වා අදුක්ඛම සුඛං වා තම්පි ආදිත්තං කේන ආදිත්තං ආදිත්තං රාගග්ගිනා දෝසග්ගිනා මෝහග්ගිනා ආදිත්තං ජාතියා ජරා මරණේන සෝඛේ පරිදේ දුක්ඛේ දෝමනස්සේ උපායාසේ ආදිත්තන්ති වදාමි ධානං ආදිත්තං ගන්ධා ආදිත්තා ධාන විඤ්ඤාණං ආදිත්තං ධාන සම්පස්සෝ ආදිත්තෝ යම් පිදං ඝාන සම්පස්ස පච්චයා උප්පජ්ජති වේදිතං සුඛං වා දුක්ඛං වා අදුක්ඛම සුඛං වා තම්පි ආදිත්තං කේන ආදිත්තං ආදිත්තං රාගග්ගිනා දෝසග්ගිනා මෝහග්ගිනා ආදිත්තං ජාතියා ජරා මරණේන සෝඛේ පරිදේ දුක්ඛේ දෝමනස්සේ උපායාසේ ආදිත්තන්ති වදාමි ජීවා ආදිත්තා රසා ආදිත්තා ජීවා විඤ්ඤාණං ආදිත්තං ජීවා සම්පස්සෝ ආදිත්තෝ යම් පිදං ජීවා සම්පස්ස පච්චයා උප්පජ්ජති වේදිතං සුඛං වා දුක්ඛං වා අදුක්ඛම සුඛං වා තම්පි ආදිත්තං කේන ආදිත්තං ආදිත්තං රාගග්ගිනා දෝසග්ගිනා මෝහග්ගිනා ආදිත්තං ජාතියා ජරා මරණේන සෝඛේ පරිදේ දුක්ඛේ දෝමනස්සේ උපායාසේ ආදිත්තන්ති වදාමි කායෝ ආදිත්තෝ පොට්ටබ්බා ආදිත්තා කාය විඤ්ඤාණං ආදිත්තං කාය සම්පස්සෝ ආදිත්තෝ යම් පිදං කාය සම්පස්ස පච්චයා උප්පජ්ජති වේදිතං සුඛං වා දුක්ඛං වා දුක්ඛම සුඛං වා තම්පි ආදිත්තං කේන ආදිත්තං ආදිත්තං රාගග්ගිනා දෝසග්ගිනා මෝහග්ගිනා ආදිත්තං ජාතියා ජරා මරණේන සෝඛේ පරිදේ දුක්ඛේ දෝමනස්සේ උපායාසේ ආදිත්තන්ති වදාමි මනෝ ආදිත්තෝ ධම්මා ආදිත්තා මනෝ විඤ්ඤාණං ආදිත්තං mano sampasso aditto mano sampassa paccaya uppajjati vedayitam sukhaṃ vā dukkhaṃ vā adukkhama sukhaṃ vā tampi ādittam kena ādittam ādittam rāgaggina dosaggina mohaggina ādittam jātiya jarā maranena sokhi paridevi dukkhi domanassehi upāyāsehi ādittanti vadāmi evaṃ passaṃ bhikkhave sutavā ariya sāvako චක්ඛුස්මින් පිනිබ්බින්දති රූපේසු පිනිබ්බින්දති චක්ඛු විඤ්ඤාණේ පිනිබ්බින්දති චක්ඛු සම්පස්සේ පිනිබ්බින්දති යම්පිදං චක්ඛු සම්පස්ස පච්චයා උප්පජ්ජති වේදිතං sukhaṃ vā dukkhaṃ vā adukkhaṃ sukhaṃ vā tasmiṃ pinibbindati piyāla jivhāya pinibbindati rasesu pinibbindati jivhā viññāne pinibbindati jivhā samphasse pinibbindati yampidam jivhā samphasse paccaya uppajjati vedayitam sukhaṃ vā dukkhaṃ vā adukkhama sukhaṃ vā tasmiṃ pinibbindati piyāla manasmiṃ pinibbindati dhammesu pinibbindati mano viññāne pinibbindati mano samphasse pinibbindati yampidam mano samphassa paccaya uppajjati vedayitam sukhaṃ vā dukkhaṃ vā adukkhama sukhaṃ vā tasmiṃ pinibbindati nibbindaṃ virajjati virāgā vimucchati vimuttasmiṃ vimuttamiti ஞānaṃ hoti kīnā jāti vusitam brahmacariyaṃ kataṃ karanīyaṃ nāparaṃ ittattāyāti pajānātīti idamavoca bhagavā attamanaati bhikkhu bhagavato bhāsitam abhinandunti imasmiñ ca panaveyyakaranaśmiñ bhaññamāni tassa bhikkhu sahassassa anupādāya āsavehi cittāni vimucciṃ sūti āditta pariyāya suttaṃ nitthitam
We'll now meditate for 45 minutes while listening to a short reflection by Ajahn Amaro, Two Kinds of Peacefulness.
In the reading from Luang Por Chah's biography yesterday, one of his essential principles is that two different kinds of peacefulness, the coarse kind and the subtle kind. Two kinds of happiness, really. Two kinds of peace. The coarse kind of peace comes from being in a quiet environment, being in the countryside, away from lots of the activity of a city, the noise, bustle. A peace of external circumstances is a kind of peace. Similarly, the peace of a quiet mind, a mind free of a lot of thinking, is also, on the inner level, is also a kind of peace, but it's a coarse, a worldly kind of peace. The subtle peace, or the peace which is genuine, reliable, the peace which is truly liberating, is the peace which is in the attitude. How the mind appreciates, receives all experience. The external peacefulness, like having a standard of noble silence on a retreat, being in the countryside, having a routine of formal meditation, sitting, walking meditation, those support the realization, the actualization of inner peace, but they in themselves are fragile, dependent. They can always be disturbed. Whereas the true inner peace, that subtle peace of a skillful attitude, the attitude of mind free from conceit, free from self-view, free from biases, the agati, biased by fear or desire, aversion, confusion. Free from those biases, that's the real peace, because that is unshakable. It doesn't depend on having quietness around us. It doesn't depend on the mind being free of thought or perceptions. There can be a lot of bright colors or loud sounds. There can be strong sensations, uncomfortable sensations in the body. But if the attitude is skillful, if there's awake, aware receptivity to the quality of the present moment, the heart free of those biases, the agati, then, even though there might be a lot of noise or activity, there's peace. Even though there might be a lot of thinking, strong memories or strong emotions. If there's peace in the attitude, there is peace, despite the fact of a lot of movement, change, brightness, things being bright and loud and mobile in the world of perceptions. The way Luang Por Chah put it in another of their readings was, if you expect a monkey not to behave like a monkey, if you want the monkey to sit still and be quiet, then you're going to be creating suffering. You're bound to be disappointed, irritated, because monkeys have the nature to jump around, make a lot of noise. They do stuff. They fiddle with things. They play about. They're restless. That's what monkeys are. But if we have a skillful attitude, then even though the monkey can be jumping around doing its thing, their heart is at ease. It's not finding fault with it, not complaining about it, not wanting it to be different, not dwelling in aversion. So we create the structures of external peace, the coarse, worldly kinds of peace. We use these very actively, deliberately, to support the reflective environment, to support the practice of looking inward, knowing the mind and its moods, training the mind. But the real peace is not in the absence of traffic. It's not in the absence of activity. It's not in the absence of pain or emotion. The real peace is in the attitude, training the heart to be that awake, aware quality, embodying Dhamma, embodying that quality of wakeful awareness, being Buddha, being awake, being that knowing, receptive, unbiased quality. When we see that the real peace is only to be found in the attitude, we don't look for it. We're not trying to hold on to it or to fixate on it, to grasp the external aspects of peace. We appreciate them, but we're not attached to them. So if there's silence and stillness, simplicity, quietude, it's delightful. To be alone is delightful. But it's not a refuge, it's not liberating in and of itself. It can't be. It's just the kaya viveka, physical seclusion. The citta viveka is that establishing of that inner attitude. Citta viveka, the inner seclusion, the inner disentanglement, the inner withdrawal. Viveka means to withdraw or to retreat, to find a place of seclusion, quietness. So kaya viveka, like being in a quiet place like Amravati in the countryside, being in your kuti, being in your room, seeking solitude, these are wholesome, they're supportive, but kaya viveka, physical seclusion on its own, can't be liberating. It's dependent, fragile. As soon as a noise happens outside your window, someone comes by with a lawnmower or a strimmer, or a truck arrives with the delivery and starts bleeping, your peace is gone. So establishing the citta viveka is that inner seclusion, that inner disentangling, embodying that quality of awakened awareness. So that's the second level of viveka, or seclusion, withdrawing. The third level is upadhi viveka. So upadhi means literally the basis of existence, or the fundamentals of being. Essentially it means that attachment to the idea of I and me and mine, the heart wedded to the sense of I, me, this being. Upadhi viveka is then seclusion from those habits, the heart no longer entangled with those habits of I-making and mine-making, the habits of becoming, bhavatanha. Seclusion from the defilements, seclusion from the conceit of I and me and mine. this is a little harder to get a picture of or to get a sense of the meaning of this. But essentially it's not just a basic attitude of non-attachment, non-entanglement, but the heart established with such a degree of clarity, of wholesome, noble, wise qualities. But there's no possibility of the mind being confused. When a feeling of aversion arises, there's no possibility that it's going to be attached to or followed. A feeling of jealousy arises. It's just like the weather. There's no possibility of taking it to be me and mine. Feelings of excitement or desire. There's no delusion that anything can be got or possessed, or having a certain experience is somehow going to make life better or more complete. So upadhi viveka, seclusion from the attachments to I and me and mine, letting go of that completely. That's more subtle. It's a more subtle level of non-entanglement, non-attachment, of freedom, but it's that much more liberating as well. And these kinds of viveka, they lead on one from another to another. Kaya viveka, physical seclusion, supports chitta viveka. Chitta viveka supports upadhi viveka. They represent a progressive development, a freeing of the heart. In particular, using the inner listening, the attention being put upon the inner sound, the sound of silence, it supports the quality of citta viveka, disentangling from perceptions. It helps us to remember that this is all a flow of perceptions, patterns of consciousness arising, passing away. To sustain that attention on the inner sound, it's a reminder. It helps the attention not be drawn into tastes, sounds, flavors, sights, ideas, memories, emotions, moods, plans, fears, hopes. The presence of that inner sound helps to keep it all within a context, keeps it in perspective. Oh, it's just a wanting, it's just a fearing, it's just a taste, just a sound, just a visual form, that's all. How could it be something that's dangerous? How could it be something that is rewarding? How could it be something that is valuable, that can genuinely be owned? Can't be. It's just part of this flow of perceptions, patterns of consciousness arising, taking shape, dissolving. How could it be owned, and what is there to own it? Or even with the establishment of inner listening, it can still be the subtle habits of conceit. I'm listening to the sound of silence. I'm not getting drawn into perceptions. I'm practicing. I'm developing a lot of clarity. All those I ams are part of the upadhi, that the essentials of existence, the basis of beingness, that the center or the core of that feeling of I-ness. It's happening here in this place. It's me that it's happening to. Me that's the experiencer. Me the doer of the meditation. Me the hearer of this sound. The Upadhi Viveka is freeing the heart from believing in those I ams. I do, I am, I have, I haven't, I ought, I should, I used to, I will. When there is Upadhi Viveka, the heart is withdrawn, is secluded from those kind of conceits, then it's recognized, as the Buddha put it, that when the mind forms a phrase like I am, or I do, or uses personal pronouns, he does this, she is there, we are going to this place. It knows that these are just conventional usages, these are just convenient forms of expression. There's no conceiving of a separate, independent, permanent entity. It's just a convenient way of communicating according to common understanding, according to common speech and thought. That's all. There's no delusion about some kind of separate, permanent, individual entity located in some place, passing through time. And when the heart is really free of those kind of upadhi, those kind of conceits, identifications and attachments, there's a great peace. There's an unshakable peace. No thing that arises, no sound, no feeling, no pleasant sensation or painful sensation, no thought, no emotion, nothing we see, hear, smell, taste or touch can disturb that. And even if that clarity is only established for a moment, a second, half a second, take note of those moments of clarity when all of the obstacles, the obstructions have fallen away, when the heart is genuinely free of all identification, all clinging. Notice its quality in those moments. The nature of the heart, free of grasping, free of entanglement. How is it? Let that be the baseline for your experience, for your appreciation of this living process. Note that, be aware, bring attention to that. Here is the heart free of obstruction, free of obscuration. Here is the Dhamma, knowing its own nature. It's like this. Don't have to come up with a big description or kind of some sort of poetic expression. Know it directly. Know that quality of the heart, free of attachments, entanglements. It's not old, it's not young, it's not here, it's not there, it's not female or male, tall or short, healthy or sick. It's awake, it knows. There's a peacefulness, a simplicity, a total normality. It's not ecstatically blissful, but quietly delightful, utterly normal, easeful, spacious. Let that be known. Let that be fully appreciated. Then that is the baseline. That is then the reference for our life, our mind, our experience in the world. This is what lies at the heart of it. Simplicity, purity, peacefulness.
भिक्षु हिंदी करूँ. स्वाद हट गया।
हम ब्रह्म विहारों की साधना करेंगे। शांत चित्त से अपने प्रति, अपने प्रियजनों के प्रति और इस प्लैनेट का संरक्षण करने वाले देवगांव के प्रति मैत्री का भाव, हम सब में वैर दूर हो, सद्भावना बढ़े, चिंता दूर हो, सुखपूर्वक अपना संरक्षण कर सके। अहं अवेरोमि अव्यापञ्जोमि अनिगोमि सुखी अत्तानं परिहरामि। अपने प्रियजनों को याद करके, आचार्यों को, माता पिता को, मित्रों को, जो हमारे धर्म भाई धर्म बहनें हैं, उन सबको, ये सब भी वैर से मुक्त हों, मित्रता से भरे, द्वेष से मुक्त हों, सद्भावना से भरे, चिंता से मुक्त हों, प्रसन्नता से भरे और अपना संरक्षण इन डिफ़िकल्ट टाइम्स में भी ख्याल ठीक से रख पाएँ। मम माता पितु आचार्या च ज्ञातिमित्ता च स ब्रह्मचारिणो च अवेराहोन्तु अव्यापञ्जाहोन्तु अनीगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। आरक्षण करने वाले देवताओं के प्रति प्रकृति की तरफ से भी कुछ नाराज़गी लगती है। सारे पैरामीटर्स उल्टे सुल्टे हो रहे हैं। गर्मी में सर्दी, बारिश तक और नुकसान हो रहा है चारों तरफ। तो उनके प्रति भी सद्भाव, मैत्री, शुभकामना, वे भी वैर से मुक्त हों। आरक्षा देवता, भूमट्ठा देवता, रुक्खट्ठा देवता, आकाशट्ठा देवता अवेराहोन्तु अव्यापज्जाहोन्तु अनीगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। अब उन सब के प्रति जिनके प्रति हम तटस्थ मन है, और उनके प्रति जिनके प्रति कोई दुर्भावना है, मन में हमारे द्वेष है, नाराज़गी है किसी भी कारण से, उन सबको याद करके समस्त प्राणियों को, मनुष्य हों, मनुष्योत्तर हों, धरती पे हों, आकाश में विचरण करने वाले हों, जल में विचरण करने वाले हों, देवलोक में हों चाहे निरय लोकों में हों, उन सब के प्रति सबे सत्ता सबे पाना सबे भूता सबे पुंगला सबे यत्ता भाव पर्यापन्ना सबा इत्यो सबे पुरिसा सबे अरिया सबे अनरिया सबे देवा सबे मनुष्या सबे विनिपातिका अवेरा होन्तु अव्यापज्जा होन्तु अनीगा होन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। अब करुणा ब्रह्म विहार उन सभी लोगों का ध्यान करते जो कष्ट में हैं, अपना भी ध्यान करके जो हम लोग कष्ट में हैं, अपने भाई बंधुओं का ध्यान करके जो कष्ट में हैं, और वो लोग जो सचमुच रोग से पीड़ित हैं, बहुत जीवन और मृत्यु का संघर्ष चल रहा है, वो लोग जो अपने प्रियजनों को खोने के कारण व्यथित हैं, उन सब के प्रति करुणा, शुभकामना कि वो दुख से मुक्त हों, रोग से मुक्त हों, पीड़ा से मुक्त हों, और जो भी बाधाएं हैं उनके स्वस्थ होने में वो दूर हों, शीघ्र अतिशीघ्र दवाइयाँ मिल सकें, वैक्सीन्स मिल सके, ताकि जो लोग भय में रह रहे हैं उनके भय दूर हों। सबीतियो विवचन्तु शोको रोगो विनश्यतु माते भवतु अन्तरायो सुखी दीर्घायुको भवतु सुखी दीर्घायुको भवतु सुखी दीर्घायुको भवतु। अब कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन उन सब के प्रति जो इन विषम परिस्थितियों में, इस महामारी के दौर में रोगियों की सेवा में लगे हैं, रोग फैलने से रोकने की सेवा में लगे हैं, घर में बंद लोगों को आवश्यक वस्तुएं पहुंचा रहे हैं, उन सब के प्रति अत्यंत आभार। ये सभी सुरक्षित रहें, स्वस्थ रहें, प्रसन्न रहें। आए हम सब अपने पुण्यों का साझा करें उनके साथ। जो भी पुण्य हमने किए हैं उन सब में वीर अनंत प्राणी भागीदार हों। पुण्यस्य इदानि याना अन्यानि कतानि मे ते संचय भागिनोन्तु सत्तानंतपमान का। अब मुझता ब्रह्म विहार, सुख दुख दोनों साथ साथ चलते हैं। जहाँ इतने लोग दुखी हैं, कुछ लोग सुखी भी हैं कि परिस्थितियों के कारण, अपने कर्मों के कारण, रोग से मुक्त होने के कारण, जिनकी को हम जानते हैं, जिनके घर में खुशी है, उनको याद करके प्रसन्नता में शामिल हो सकते हैं और शुभकामना करते हैं कि उनकी प्रसन्नता बनी रहे, सुख संपत्ति बनी रहे, वो उनसे दूर न हो। यथा लब्धा संपत्ति तो मा विगच्छन्तु। अवेक्षा ब्रह्म विहार। सभी लोग धर्मों में, सुख दुख में, हानि लाभ में हम सबकी समता बनी रहे, ऐसी शुभकामनाएं। सभी की दृष्टि सम्यक हो ताकि जैसी परिस्थिति है उसको वैसा ही देखें। अपने दुख का कारण अपनी तृष्णाओं को ही माने, दूसरों को मान के मन को और मलिन न करें। तो उसके लिए भगवान की वाणी याद करते हैं। कम्मस्य को कम्मदायादा कम्म योनि कम्म बंधु कम्म पटिसरण यम कम्मं करिष्यन्ति कल्याणं पापकं वा तस्य दायादा भविष्यन्ति। जो कुछ भी परिस्थिति है वो हमारे अपने कर्मों का ही फल है। ये जानकर हम सत्कर्म करने के लिए प्रेरित हों। हमारी दृष्टि सम्यक हो, यथाभूत ज्ञान दर्शन हो पाए ताकि समता पुष्ट रहे। सभी लोग धर्मों के संपर्क से चित्त कंपायमान न हो। आए शुभकामना करते हैं सबके लिए कि सभी सुखी हों, दृष्टि सम्यक हो ताकि कोई गलत काम न हो। सर्वे सत्ता सुखी होन्तु सब्बे होन्तु सुखिनो सब्बे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा किञ्चित् पापमागमः मा किञ्चित् दुःखमागमः मा किञ्चित् शोकमागमः। जो लोग अपनी गलत दृष्टि के कारण गलत काम कर रहे हैं, रोग बढ़ाने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, सहयोग नहीं कर रहे सरकार के साथ, उन सब की दृष्टि सम्यक हो। सभी गलत काम करने से बचे ताकि उसका परिणाम न वो भोगे ना ही दूसरे लोग भोगे। ऐसी मंगल कामना करते हैं हम सब। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सदा सोति भवन्तु मे भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सदा सोति भवन्तु ते भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सोति भवन्तु ते। अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो भगवा बुद्धं भगवन्तं अभिवादेमि स्वागतो भगवता धम्मं नमस्सामि सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो संघं नमामि।